Silver Hammer, check one. Chickadee, check one. 8-man. We're going to have 5 minutes of technical difficulties. Let me kill all my my Mac stuff. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle, can you hear me?
Yeah, buddy. What's going on?
I'm chilling. What did you crack? Did you get the rhymes like dimes, or did you get the paper crowns?
Oh, dude, I thought.
Now you're zoomed out.
Yeah, you want me to zoom back in?
It's kind of your call. And show off that beautiful face.
All right, here's the thing. I may have been confused. You sent me a porch bomb. I did not open it yet. I was assuming you wanted me to grab a different beer. I didn't realize there's more than just PB&J in there.
As long as your beers are cold, we're good.
Let me grab it then.
Okay.
Because I poured one, but I'd rather drink what you sent. So.
Okay. I don't think our audio's on. Let me double check.
Okay. No, it's on. I can hear it on the YouTube.
Can you?
Yeah.
As long as your beers are cold, we're good. I can hear myself. Okay. What's up, everybody? What's up, Silverhammer? What's up, Raj? What's up, Zach Pearson? Much love, man. Raj Army. Let's fucking go. Let me pull in KB really quick. Yeah. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Bobby F. Good looking out. Let's go to audio output, and we're going to go to headphones. I think we're good now. We got like a 10-second delay. Yeah. Let me double check all this shenanigan stuff. Let me do this really quick. Sorry, y'all. Audio output. And we're going to go to headphones. Kyle, can you say something?
Yo, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What up, Goose Fraba? Are these coming through? Goosey, what's up, doggy? Yeah, man, all the dookies in the house. Good claw is low. Don't know what that means.
Back off, war child, seriously.
Yo, what's up, man?
Okay, we're good. We're cooking with grease, baby. I can kill that. What's up? All right, let's do it. First of the year. I got my Tennessee driver's license day. You know why I got that, Kyle?
Dude, is it your birthday?
It is my birthday. It was going to expire. I was like, why didn't you get that 2 years ago? I'm like, why would you get a driver's license unless it's going to expire? People go,
I've been wearing a hat. I've been wearing a hat all day, and I don't want to wear a hat, but
oh, we're doing it. This is the party time birthday,
dude.
All right,
I brought it. I brought it for you.
Thank you, man. The big 3-9, the last year of my 30s before I'm in the half dead club.
The big 2-9. Hear you loud and clear.
The big 2-9. I'll take that. Nice. So what do you got? What are you drinking over there, brother?
All right, I'm about to bust this guy open.
Porch Bomb, most popular beers in Knoxville, maybe the South by far.
I'm hoping there's weed in it. Or what'd you send me?
The Devil's Dandruff.
Wow.
Devil's Dandruff.
I'm gonna put this on an Instagram story. I think that this might get some people in here, man. But while he's opening that up, big shout out to everyone that's here. Looking back to do the stream every Wednesday. I'm just working at one place now, and I miss this too much. Got videos coming out. I want to talk to Kyle a little bit about his YouTube goals. We're brewing next week. Doing a collab with Kyle. We've got some weird kind of half sober January thing coming up that I'm just doing to support a friend. And I think we're going to do the bullshit February dead sober. It's the best month to do. It's the shortest month. I'm going to come out to Asheville, or he's going to come to Knoxville, and we'll do some food video that will bomb. But looking to do about 25 Homebrew for Life videos this year, stream every Wednesday, and maybe 10 shorts. Should be more shorts than videos. So maybe I'm a little bit ass backwards on that. But what you got for goals for the content killer in you?
Back off, war child, seriously.
Real quick, how about this one? Paper crowns.
Yeah,
that's what you said, right? All
Fire.
Right, drinking it.
Fire. Is it cold?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, so you put the whole box in there.
Yeah, but it was on the front porch. It's cold as hell today.
Yeah,
yeah, it's cold for sure.
Okay.
So yeah, cracking it open.
Let's go.
Hopefully this doesn't blow up all over my computer.
Yeah, you might want to take a couple.
Back off, war child, seriously.
Ganders back. Northwest Small Batch. What's up, Braj? Pacific Northwest always showing love.
Come here.
Happy Citra and Citra Cryo.
Sup from Guam. What's up, JF? What's up, Bobby F? Giant Beat.
Get
over here. What's going on, Will? Thanks for still being here, guys. We got 33 people here on a Thursday night. You can pour
I haven't drank a beer like this in a while.
What, a hazy?
Yeah.
It's a good
just
hazy.
like a really hoppy, crazy hoppy hazy beer. I just have not been drinking that
Little bit of a hop burn.
lately. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just maybe slightly, yeah, but
I got the
dude, a lot of hops.
A lot of hops. Not that much hops for bittering. Mostly for the flame out and the dry hop. Come here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But any which way, man, what's going on in Asheville? What's up with you? I've seen the new video with Libby. Hold on, I'm gonna interrupt you. I got my first super chat of the year. You know, first things first. There's an order of importance.
Sweet.
Man. Northwest Small Batch Brewing, man, just donated $10. Thank you, Steven. Much love. Shout out to Steven. Check out his YouTube channel. He's got the hot tips every Thursday, man. Thank you so much. First donation to help pay off my San Diego parking tickets for the year, man. That is not going to go unnoticed.
Back off, war child,
That
seriously.
is most certainly not going to go unnoticed, man. So much love. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate that.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so we got Libby on board, and yeah, she's made a couple videos.
She going to be
Of course,
returning?
Yeah, so I mean, people
Good.
have been asking us to make like more of our older, longer
Format?
form, like
Yeah.
older format, 10 minutes with just
Sure,
a
Steve.
bunch of shenanigans and whatnot. And yeah, I think we might get back into that this year, but probably a little bit of everything, honestly. To be honest,
Is it going to be as recurring as Ross? Is that kind of what we're trying to do? Is have that much consistency with a new face?
well, dude, I mean, when Ross, before Ross moved, I mean, we were still only doing like one of those videos a month. I mean, we'd be lucky if we did two, the longer form videos. So, and then there were like a bunch of filler videos that were kind of shorter and whatnot. But yeah, it'll be as consistent as we were. I would say. Honestly, we're trying to do a video every week, every Monday. We're trying to do a new video. So
You're going to go back to that, huh? You're not going to burn yourself out? I mean, everyone's burned out. Like, join the club, It's like we're all burned out.
I'm not gonna burn myself out. I hired someone to help me with it. So
Well, it's still back and forth forever and ever and ever.
yeah, my thought is this, man. We're gonna try to make videos like in a little bit easier way, but then also I think I'm gonna pitch in, and do videos myself. So we have two people editing videos. So I don't know, man. We're gonna do our best to make as many videos as possible.
The Libby video was great as far as editing goes. When she's talking to herself and then it cuts to that room and she's talking to herself and she's asking questions. Was that all your idea? Was that you?
The mead video?
The
No.
Part one, yes.
Yeah, no, that was all her. I just said make some mead and make it cool. And that's
then you edited it or she edited it?
No, she edited that one, yeah.
Really?
She filmed it. She
That's
edited it.
who's helping out. Now it's starting to all come together. All right.
Well, she's done.
now
That'd be the third one she's done.
Oh.
So I've more or less done the rest of the videos this year, minus like maybe one or two that Lawson did one. Nathaniel started a couple, but left before he finished them.
That's always tough. Yeah.
I did the rest, yeah. And then Libby's done 3.
Well, right on, man. No, more power. It's
Yeah.
that we're in an impossible demographic, audience-wise, and whoever has withstood the test of time. And I mean, this is also your job, but this is kind of like a side hustle for me, So, anybody putting out content, want to give a quick little shout out to Silverhammer Brewing. Subscribe to their YouTube channel today. They've got something going. James out here at Party Time. What's up, brother? Hope all is well. Cheers from Knoxville. It's just a lot, I think my last video bombed the hardest ever, my bartending video. And it was weird because it's got my highest CTR and my highest average view duration, but YouTube just wouldn't give it to me because they don't pair me with those channels.
Yeah, that is just really, I don't know, man. It's
Kyle,
weird
check it
how
out.
they do things.
Clear your cache right now and type in bartending for beginners. A super fucking popular query. Clear all your cookies, clear all your cache. I'm number 1, man. All my traffic comes from search, but like search traffic is not good traffic. You want the recommended videos traffic.
Yeah, well, unless you have a
Cheers, Silver.
banger, unless you have a banger of a search phrase.
And then
Let
you
me-
get
let
it
me
for
do that.
all, if you get it for all, like, or I don't know what my problem is on YouTube. I think why I get no love is just because of my lack of consistency. I think that's a big one. Whoa, that's a $50 super chat here from Brian. Big love to Brian. Happy New Year. Have a few on me. Brian, you just paid off my street sweeping parking ticket, the Monday at 7 a.m. one from the Oceanside Pier, brother. Big shout out to Brian and Northwest Small Batch Brewing, man. And that's probably the best birthday gift I've ever got in my life, man. So cheers to Brian and cheers to Steven out there, man. Much love. And we got Orlando in here. We got Tampa Bay in the house. We got Blackwood Brews. We've got I think he did the peanut butter and jelly one, which you're gonna crack after this.
Yeah. I got the Northwest Small Batch Brewing
Thank
YouTube
you,
channel
Brian.
open right now. We're actually subscribed already.
He puts out the short every Thursday.
Yeah.
He
I've
rips.
seen it. Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, he's a killer.
Nice.
And not only that, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, we're I think I've made more off donations than I have in ad revenue this whole week. So, there's not too much viewership in our, in our passion, but that's the way it goes,
Yeah.
kind of painted myself in a corner where kind of at the point of no return, YouTuber maybe for life. I mean, I thought Brian short-circuited and Larry would kind of say the same thing, but you just never know. You could have a good chunk of subscribers, and it's just, I don't know, something happens in your personal life or your career path or something, and it's just over. So I understand that. So I don't know. We're here. They're not, but maybe they will be back soon, because I was looking at Short Circuited's channels today. I think he's coming up on a year of no content.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I think we talked about the last time I was on, but I think he just hasn't been drinking as much. Due to some personal stuff.
He had a shoulder surgery, which in my opinion, that would make me drink more. But, we're not,
Nah, I mean, I thought it was common. I thought he had announced it, and it was common knowledge. But he just hasn't been drinking as much.
That's cool, and you can't fault people from that. I always talk, what's up, Gnome? Really quick, I'm going to give a big shout out here to Gnomeski up there in the opposite Pacific Northwest, man. But, yeah, I mean, you could never fault anybody. When Peter started his channel from Genus, he was with Logan. They were doing the side-by-side thing forever, and then he just gave up drinking. And you can't ever fault anybody for trying to get their life together. It's
Yeah.
it's actually kind of like a fucked up thing to do, to like give someone shit for, trying to get sober or trying to lose
you don't
weight
want
or- yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to do that ever.
No.
That's
And
not
as,
cool.
and as much as all the beer drinking memes that crack me up on Instagram about, Thirsty Thursday and I can't drink today and cut the activist, like, if someone wants to stop drinking, man, like, I never fuck with that, like,
Right.
yeah. So
All right, CH man, I'm gonna give you one of my
fucked up.
secret
it's my birthday.
secret I'm gonna give you a birthday present, bud. This is
Okay.
one of my top secret content tips for you.
Are we talking about what's on my front porch?
No, not yet.
Okay, because there's something
But let's
weird
talk.
that just happened. This is the weirdest day of my life.
Let's talk about that next, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you made a video that's I confirmed what you said. You open a whatever private window or whatever.
Yes.
Kill
Yes.
your cache.
I'm number one.
Type in bartending for beginners.
Huge
You are-
query.
Actually, the number one result on my computer is Asheville, North Carolina bartending school. It's an ad at the top. It says sponsored.
I'm talking about
But
the organics. Yeah.
You're the first organic. Yeah, okay. But now, I pay for this service I'm about to tell you about. It's called Ahrefs, and it's not cheap. And I use this
Back off, war
as
child.
part of what I
seriously.
do.
Wow.
So it tells me the traffic that certain search queries get. So bartending for beginners gets on Google, probably less on YouTube, 400 searches a month.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, joke's on me.
But
I'm
Bartender.
a fool to do your dirty. Okay, bartending 101 or bartending.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
Bartender 31,000. That's the top, and
Just
that's an
type
outlier.
in that word.
Just
Okay.
bartender.
Okay.
But and then there's a second component here as well. How to become a bartender. That's the second highest in the related terms. 5,500 a month. And
That's what I have to go after.
here's the important part. There's a keyword, what's called a keyword difficulty attached to these as well. It ranks from like 0 to 100. Like 75, nice. 75, you're not going to rank. It's going to be very difficult for you to rank for that. But
Yeah,
how
it's
to
not
become a
worth talking about.
bartender, keyword difficulty, only 13. That's on the low end of the scale. 5,500. So if you were to do another video titled How to Become a Bartender, I bet it would do better.
I will do that, and I was thinking about doing another video because I do have a good guy now, a guy who's good with the camera. He's a 23-year-old, very serious, driven dude, and we're gonna start putting out some bartending videos together. I'm gonna do that video, and I'm gonna do another bartending video about, and this is for everybody in here. Like, what's the top 10 most popular cocktails in cinema? I think that'd be a fun video to make. Like
White Russian.
Yeah, like what did James Bond drink? That was a gin
vodka,
martini, shaken not stirred.
Yeah, right. I thought it was vodka, but yeah.
And then his the villains drank bourbon or Macallan or something, Yeah. But any which way, there's a really good video out there, and even what was that last movie with Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Like they're just sucking down Bloody Marys.
Yeah.
In that. Bloody Marys is the thing, and Bloody Marys is such a cheese pizza. It's such an omelet, right? Because like any garnish can go in there. You could put buffalo wings, or you could put ribs, or the signature move I guess would be the celery stick. But it's just kind of like, hey, we could have so much fun with this, man. Put like a gun in there, a Magnum Conda, like just go with it. Like every, umbrella, a tiny umbrella, like a real umbrella. Just try to make it as fucking ridiculous as humanly possible. Paper Plane was actually named after that. Nobody believes me when I say this, but it was named after that song by MIA. Paper Planes, from the movie Slumdog Millionaire.
Huh.
Yeah,
that's a great movie.
It's only like 20 years old. And the reason I know this is because MIA sampled The Clash's, fucking can't remember the name of the song, but she stole or paid to use the beat of that, came out with the song Paper Planes, and the cocktail came from that. And that's just good trivia. A lot of people will doubt that, and you could bet them $100. And yeah. It wasn't a drink that was around 100 years ago. But I hear you. If I'm going to do a little bit of cocktail stuff, you can't just put your feet in the shallow end. You got to do 4 or 5 more videos.
Do you know the channel How to Drink?
I know the Tipsy Bartender.
Yeah, so How to Drink is a different one. He does what you're talking about. He does like movie cocktails. So his top 4 videos.
Patrick Sandy, Rob Roy, hell yeah.
Number 1 is Butterbeer from Harry Potter, which is kind of weird. But the second one is White Russian from Big Lebowski. Then Flaming Moe from The Simpsons. And then
slow down. I could probably guess some of these. What's the next one? Just give me the movie. Give me the drink or give me the movie, but don't give me both.
The next one's actually a video game. It's Call of Duty.
No, never played it. I mean, I played it on like 2 consoles ago.
Cowboy Bebop. You know what that is? I do not know what that is.
I know that's a anime thing or something. What up, Tim Quinney?
Let's see here. I'm going to play this game. Let me find one for you.
Let's go,
from a movie. Cyberpunk. You play that game?
Which game?
Cyberpunk.
No.
Skyrim.
Only video game I ever played was Dance Dance Revolution. That's a joke. But give me a movie.
Yeah, that's funny because Star Wars is like the next movie I'm seeing.
No, this guy did a super shitty list. I could do this way better, way more.
I bet you
relevant.
could, man. This is right up your alley too, man. Movies
Oh,
plus
nostalgia.
alcohol.
Yeah, ADHD. The Shining. He just drank bourbon on the rocks. Big Lebowski is obviously the big one. Goldeneye is the biggest one, or James Bond. No, there's drinks out there that are. Sex in the City. Name the drink. Don't look it up. They made that drink super popular.
I'm gonna guess it would be like Cosmopolitan.
Yes. Yeah, come on down. Yes.
Wow.
See, that would be way more relevant than these guys. Sopranos, they didn't really have a drink. The Godfather, they would just sip stuff, but there wasn't like a signature thing that they were pushing. I've watched Sopranos every episode, every scene over 5 times each.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some movies here, random movies. All right, we're gonna start with an old one, Gone with the Wind.
Fuck, I couldn't tell you. That's
all right. Let's moving on.
I was born in 1999.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
I got this. I got this. What's it start with?
S. 2 words, both start with an S. I've never heard of this before.
I got this. I only know this because of the drink or because of the movie. Give me the first word. Is that going to give it
away? Sing.
Like
Singapore.
Sing snake, Singapore, sing snake.
Yeah, it's Singapore.
Singapore snake.
Singapore slang.
Singapore slang. Okay. Yeah.
Let's see here. The movie Red Eye. I bet you know this movie Red Eye. I've never heard of this.
Red Eye, isn't that vodka with the egg? Yeah, I would do a way better job than this guy.
Oh, sorry, dude. It's the movie Cocktail. My bad. I guess
that's the Red Eye when he cracks the raw egg into it.
Yeah.
The guy with the English accent.
Yes.
Or the Australian accent.
All right, man. I fucked that one up. You would have known that. All right.
Coughlin's Law.
Mad Men. The
Never
TV
saw
show.
one episode. I'm just gonna guess that they drank bourbon, but I don't know what the drink's called.
Old fashioned.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's see here. Casino Royale. That's a Bond movie.
Is that the dirty martini? It's always a dirty martini with gin.
Yeah, his was a vodka martini.
Because on paper, if you look at an actual martini, it's gin. So that's why everyone says vodka martini to say it, because by default it's gin. But people don't know that. People think martinis are vodka.
Yeah. All right, here's some 80s movies. Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah. Okay,
Brass
never mind.
Monkey?
It just
Brass Monkey?
it just says there's a reference made. I'm looking at a shitty list here.
Yeah, whoever did that did a really bad job.
Breakfast at Tiffany's. You ever see that movie? I don't recall it. I know what I was like. Heard of it, but
yeah. No, actually, I could do a way fucking better video on this. I'm not talking about production wise. I'm talking about like relevance to cinema, nostalgic, and what people know about.
All right, let me give you another one. Groundhog Day.
Sweet vermouth on the rocks with a twist.
Yeah.
He says it 1,000 times. What are you drinking to? I like to drink to world peace. Yeah.
Dude, I love that movie. I love that movie, and I've seen it a bunch. I couldn't get that.
Sweet vermouth on the rocks with a twist. Mm-hmm. That should be in that guy's video. Is that in the video? And that's such a weird drink. That's sweet vermouth without bourbon or gin. That's a weird one. But hey, live their lives. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go do a shot of Maker's Mark for that super chat from Brian in Northwest Small Batch.
Hey, you should do that, man.
I am gonna do it. I'll be right back.
You should do that.
Everyone, hold on to your titties. BRB.
H the T's. All right, I need some more guys. Give me some help in the chat here. Give me some more famous movie cocktails. We can quiz CH with just the name of the movie. This is white. All right, so I'm thinking. $75. Come on, chat. What you got? Movies with famous cocktails in them. Brandon, I went to a place called Bon Air. Bon Air. It's an often overlooked island. It's South Caribbean. It's like probably 30 miles north of Venezuela. It is way down there. It's actually a Dutch island. Super cool. The crazy thing about this place is that there are two beer options. One is it's like the local island beer. It's like, Corona Light or something like that. And the rest is a bunch of Belgian beer, like 14%, 10 plus percent. Crazy. Makers. All right. Most famous, movie cocktails. All right. Great Gatsby. I don't know if CH would know that one. Doesn't really seem to be up his alley. We'll see.
Back from the dead. Here we go. All right, here we go.
Nice. You just
Kyle, you know this one? You got this little guy
yeah.
out there in North Carolina?
Yeah, I actually learned about it recently. I had never heard of it before.
Bussies.
And I've heard about it from so many people here recently.
Dude, it's like it's its own planet. That's
I heard that the bathroom attendant, which by the way, man, you might have missed this since you're like a new transplant to the South, but this used to be huge when I first moved here. People in bathrooms handing you towels to dry your hands with. It was everywhere.
That
everywhere.
Was like that's not South.
You see that? Oh, really? I've never seen it anywhere except for here, and I only saw it like
Los
when
Angeles.
I first moved here. What's that?
I would say anything that would be Los Angeles or LA or some California priviness, man.
I've been to LA once, so
fuck LA.
I couldn't say.
Sorry, if anyone's from LA, that fucking sucks. But fuck LA. Sorry.
Anyway,
guys,
I heard the bathroom attendant at Buc-ee's makes $20 an hour.
They all make $20 an hour.
Nice.
I know. California wage.
I mean, if you're hanging out in a bathroom all day, I hope you're getting paid well.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's the people that are bagging groceries and the people that are, you just got to go. You got to go in there and they're making brisket sandwiches, but they're doing like this Samoan cheer. And if they get a tip, they cheer again. And then everyone has to stop what they're doing. It's a whole vibe. Vibe. Yeah. Any which way though, big shout out to everyone who's here. Yeah. Bussies, Patrick Sandy. What's up, Raj? This one's for Brian, Northwest Small Batch Brewing, everybody else. It's going to be a good year until it's not. But in the meantime, it's going to be a good year.
Let's go. Not.
Honestly, though, I just got $60 and my parking ticket was $58. So that was...
Dude, that is rough.
That's everywhere in San Diego.
That is rough.
Yeah. But, sorry.
CH, what would your movie cocktail list be? I'm coming up empty here, man.
I mean, we can talk about this because I think that the people that watch this, like, we could spill all of our beans on here. Because I think, like, this is like 0.0001% of people that watch Clawhammer or Homebrew for Life, So it's not like you're, spoiling it to the masses or, the small community or whatnot. And I talk about stuff like this all the time, and more often than not, you'll throw something out there and you'll get really good feedback in the comment section. So I don't know. I do think that you would have to keep it to, I don't know, would you go beer and spirits? Because there's some movies that like they are just diehard beer, you know, like the Canadian movies. It's all about like Molson or Moosehead, you know, I don't know, not Chris Farley, John Candy, Wagons East, or Canadian Bacon. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff out there. I'd have to kind of double check my shit. Brandon McMillan, the car wash at Buc-ee's makes 6 figures a year. It's fucking crazy. Anybody who complains about America, like all you have to say is that everyone's got problems. Whenever you have people,
Buc-ee's.
you're gonna have problems. But you could be a car wash attendant in America and make 6 figures a year. Try telling that to somebody in Uruguay.
Yeah.
Not just in Uruguay, but you know their economy is definitely not as strong as ours. But any which way, I'm gonna switch gears here for a moment. So I bought a 4-pack today. We're half an hour in. Kyle, you good on time?
Yeah.
You chilling? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Literally half an hour in. Shout out to the 52 people that are here right now. Asheville, Knoxville. And bought a 4-pack. And my buddy showed up and he brought me a cake. He was here with his lovely new girlfriend. And we ended up drinking the 4-pack. So I had to run down there, run back down to the store, pick up a 4-pack because I'm kind of doing like a loose dry January, this and that. We talked about that a little bit earlier. And when I left, Kyle said, there's something on your porch. I need to know how you got a bag on my porch. Who dropped that off? Because it wasn't Amazon or FedEx. Can we talk about this?
Yeah, Libby. I had Libby drive to Knoxville.
Bullshit or no bullshit?
I'm just joking.
Is she still here?
I'm joking. Instacart, my dude. Instacart.
Is it
Are
food?
we gonna open? Yeah. You want to? Here, let me get my party hat out, man.
Okay.
Put my party hat on.
See, I didn't
for
even
you.
think of this stuff.
Dude, it's your birthday, man.
Appreciate that, Brush.
I think you told me, and then this is what this is what you would have, man, if I was right in front of you.
Love you, dog.
But it's just a plastic bag, so this is just a proxy. Is just a proxy on my end. So, man, you go ahead and grab that bag, and
All right.
let's see what's in your 39th birthday
All right.
gift bag bonanza.
We got some love out here from New Zealand, man. Much love. What's up, McLean Fraser? Goddamn, that's a good name. That sounds like a bad guy from Goldeneye or something. And Josh Ritchie sounds like the good guy. Cocktail from Booze Brothers. I got a Booze Brothers in San Diego, and then Blues Brothers is one of my favorite. But I'll be right back. Hold on to that. I'm already starting to slur, so I'm going to get that Makers out of here, and I'm going to come back with the, what'd you call it? Draft Kings? What's the...
Oh, Instacart. What I
Instacart,
used to
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But please be quick so I can take this hat off.
Okay.
All right. CH's 39th birthday. Glad to be here celebrating with him. Went ahead and got some stuff that, he might not want, but he might need, or he might not need, but he might want. Who knows? But I just got a random assortment of stuff for him for his birthday that hopefully he's gonna make number 39 a good one. Brandon McMillan in Costa Rica, sweet. Definitely want to go back to Costa Rica at some point. I've been there a couple times and it was super cool place. What's everybody drinking tonight? All right, I told CH to not look in this bag, so he does not know what's in it.
Are you ready?
All right, man. I'm ready, dude.
All right, big time showtime. Is this some Just for Men beer to die?
Dude, it's just everything I figured it'd be on your birthday wish list.
We got a banana. All right. We could check that one off the grocery list for tomorrow because I did need one banana.
Nice.
Thanks, bro.
You're welcome, CH.
Hey now, cupcakes. Holy shit, man. I haven't had these in forever.
You know what, man? I thought that somebody might bring some cake over, so I figured I'd get some that might last a little bit longer.
Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate that, bro.
So that's your birthday cake
Thank you, sir.
from Clawhammer.
Thank you. I knew it. The gift that keeps on giving. The gift that keeps on giving. Business as usual, man. Holy shit. I use these as a prop. I haven't used a condom ever. But that's awesome. I needed some of those. Thank you.
You're welcome,
What do we
dude.
got here? Latex gloves. Okay. All right.
You never know, man.
I
never
literally
know.
did not look in the bag at all. I literally saw 4 cats up there and I thought it was tuna fish or something. And I was like, okay, just run by it. Disposable gloves. I'm doing an oil change tomorrow. This will work. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, they're good for all sorts of stuff.
Condoms, cupcakes, and latex. Okay.
Yeah, and a single banana.
And a single banana. Jacking off with Jergens. Here we go. Here we go, baby.
Dude, the ultra healing.
The ultra healing. This is awesome. You don't even need health insurance when you have this. Just put this on. It's like the new Robitussin. Put some tussin on it. Thank you. Look at
Put
that.
some Jergens on it.
Put some Jergens on it, baby. Call it even. What else we got in here? We got some candles. Much love, man. I blew out candles tonight for the first time in a long time.
Yeah,
So I appreciate that.
That's for your cupcakes, bud.
Thank you. What else we got in here? Got some zip ties. Is this for...
You never know, man.
A lot of sexual... I hope Rachel's not watching right now.
I didn't
You
say
know
that.
Ra- I know. Well,
You
I
said that.
I said it.
You said that, not me.
I put those words in my own mouth.
This is like what's that? Like a Rorschach test.
All right, so no one's gonna get away anymore because we've got the Buffalo Bill 3mm duct tape. Comes in gray or grease if you're speaking French. But here we go. Thank you,
There
man.
you go, man.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Kyle. Much love. This is definitely the best birthday I've ever had in my life, by
Yeah.
far. Yeah.
Nice.
It's like a belated Christmas.
Well, happy birthday, dude.
Appreciate that, bro.
Happy 39.
You can do. Thank you, man. And you can do that. You can send someone groceries,
Yeah, Instacart.
which
I was
is
like, how do I get CH some shit for his birthday? Started looking at Walmart.com
beautiful.
and whatever. Like Instacart, it was super easy.
This is incredible.
You can pick your store and you just pick all the stuff.
So it's just like a minimum wage guy picks it all out, and then you tip him $20, and then
Yeah, it's like an Uber driver that goes to the store. He has a list or she has a list that buys all the stuff,
I'm in
took
the
it to
wrong
your
business.
house. Yeah,
Good to know, man. Okay, thanks, Kyle. Appreciate that, man. Cheers, Braj.
absolutely, dude. Cheers.
100%. And for those who don't know, me and Kyle are like pretty good friends at this point. I've known Kyle for a couple of years now, and he kind of created this whole monster of me moving out here to the South, and smartest thing I ever did. By far, but I was like, do I come out to fucking Asheville? Is that kind of weird showing up at Kyle's house? And I think I ripped on that in a video. I brought up, who's the dude from Jaws? Richard Dreyfuss and Bill Murray from What About
And
Bob?
What About Bob? Yeah, that's such a good movie.
Such a good movie. That's up there
Yeah,
with the one we talked about earlier, Groundhog Day.
It's funny because we did like I came on your podcast and then I came on the stream. You came out to Asheville with Justin.
Yeah,
We did a collab video together, which was a fucking blast.
That was a
And
blast.
then
I gotta hit him up.
then the funny, like we started we text. I mean, we haven't been communicating so much lately, but when we're both making videos and whatnot, we texting back and forth like a lot.
No, and Kyle, I pretty much talk to you as much as I talk to pretty much anyone back in San Diego. Pushing 40, like you only talk to people like 4 or 5 times a year at this point. Like what's going on, birthdays, weddings, or funerals, or content
Right.
or whatever. So it's cool. But if we're gonna rewind the clock even one step further, it was the Barrage Garrett Hunt. Remember that? That guy that tipped $700 when me and Just were on.
Oh yeah,
And then it went-
totally.
Were you on the stream that night? This guy
No.
was blacked out. I mean, he's my
No.
hero. Yeah, this guy paid my rent. But it got to the
No.
point. It was weird.
No.
It got to the point where it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because I was like, dude, come on, man, $700. Like,
Listen, man. There's some people out there who bought Bitcoin in like 2006 for $100, and now they have $10 million. He's probably like, yeah, fuck it, man. Send this guy to Asheville.
it wasn't even like that. It was like, it was something like he tipped $100 and he tipped another $100. I was like, just like, I feel guilty taking all this money. We need to go somewhere. And I gave just like 400 of it or 200, whatever I gave. I don't remember,
Yeah.
but it was his plane ticket.
Yeah.
And it only made sense that I think you chimed in or you had a membership and we're like, we're going to Asheville. Like, this is just weird if I pocket all this money.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Right.
it was one guy that tipped $100 7 times.
Right.
And then everybody else was throwing $100 at it. And the next day I was like, dude, there's $1,400 in my PayPal account.
Wow, man.
And in my mind, I'm like, this is going to happen every night, right? Like, I didn't know that this was once in a lifetime.
Got it.
So I'm gonna hit Just up, after I paid for everything on that Asheville trip, I'm gonna Venmo Just his ass like $300 for all those chicken and waffles, and I'm just kidding. But he paid for the whole thing, and then when I went out there, it just got a lot realer, and I had to leave. I had to leave San Diego. There's a whole story I'll tell you about off the stream or whatnot, but like. It was really time for, a guy like me, probably a little bit similar to your buddy like Emmett, college, same guys, stuck around.
Yeah.
Like
just too much partying and whatnot.
Too much partying, still, fist fighting or thinking this guy you barely knew is drunk at a bar. He wants you to back him up. And you're like, okay, like, what the fuck am I doing? It's time to go,
Right.
And my dad didn't get it at the time, and he gets it now. And he's like, dude, that's like, you're doing better now than you've ever done. And I'm like, yeah, man, it's cool. Some people just need to get away.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, for a lot of reasons too. I mean, California is like, I'm sure it's really cool in a lot of respects. I've been there several times and there are a lot of really cool things about it, but how can anyone live there unless you're fucking like tech guy at Apple or Google or something, it's so freaking expensive.
Well, not only that,
or you
Kyle,
moved there in 1970.
Oh, right. And you have your mortgage locked in, so the
Right.
people that are paying rent right now that are not making as much money as the salaried people are paying a lot more because rent is market value. These people don't have their shit tied in. But I was there a month ago, Kyle, I spent $3,000 in 5 days, and you're literally just
what? Just you? How many did you buy? Everybody drinks everywhere you went.
That's everybody. Everywhere you go, you buy 4 beers. It's $100. Everywhere you go, everything you do, like if you go to the beach, you're kind of off the hook, right? Because you can't really spend money at the beach. Everywhere else you go, here's $100 4 times a day. Here's $100. We're going golf. Who bought the round? My dad, $200. Cousins bought the first round. Okay, I got to buy the second. Like you're just.
Yeah, man.
There's just a day where you spend like $800. Oh, it's Christmas. I didn't buy anybody gifts. Okay, here's a $300 gift card for my mom. $300 gift card to my dad's favorite restaurant.
Yeah, sure.
$100 to my sister because she fucking always skimps out on me and doesn't give me shit, so she's only getting $100. You just spend like $1,000 everywhere you go, and you never. Like there's a weird thing about the South where nobody really buys rounds or really like takes care of a bar tab. But all my friends in San Diego, it's like, hey, you buy this round, I got this round. Everybody in the South is a lot more frugal with their money. It's tough for you to kind of compare.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Generally, because
and you're like Kyle. When I come out to you, like you pick up the tab, like you. And I'm like that. Yes, I've just always. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a business expense. It's like, oh shit, dude. Like I can put this on my card, and we can all reap the benefits of, like me not having to pay taxes on this money, which is fucking awesome. That I can go out to the bar and it's like a write off for a business. But
no, I hear you. But
But yeah, I see what you're saying though.
That's an expense for you. Like me and all my friends, we don't even use Venmo. It's like you buy next time. Like you just buy next time.
Yeah.
Like if we're good friends and it starts to not check out that you're not picking up tabs, like we went out 10 times in a row and you didn't pick it up, we're going to fucking call you out. We're going to get you.
Yeah, sure.
And that's going to be way worse than not, spending $200.
Yeah.
So I don't know. In the South, like you buy a round, people are like, whoa, like, do I have to get the next round? I'm like, yeah, that's kind of
typically that's how it works.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like the unwritten rules are the best rules. So
yeah,
I definitely am probably the worst half. I'm probably the worst half Jewish person of all time with money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the opposite of frugal.
CH, I'm moving on to the next beer, man.
Are we doing
should
it?
I go?
Wait,
should I go,
wait.
This or should I go peanut butter and jelly?
I want you to do that because I'll do it with you. And
All right.
this is the GABF. If you, Kyle, turn to the side. This is the Great American Beer Festival silver winner. You see that? That's a big
Dang, dude.
that's a big deal.
Have you been to GABF?
No, and I'm kind of afraid to do it.
I would be afraid if I were you as well.
Yeah.
Specifically, if I were you, I would be afraid.
But I'd also have the best time in my life.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. You will black out 100%.
I don't black out off beer. I don't think I black out unless I mix with like cocaine or weed.
This might be your Black Swan
I'm
event.
blacking out. Yeah. we're doing all the drugs that night. I like drugs.
All right, cool. Cracking it open.
Let's go.
Should I pour this in a glass, man? I don't really have a glass. I mean,
I would
go,
pour it
like,
into a
get
glass,
All right.
and I would hit it with a lime if you have a fresh lime. Not lime
Dude,
juice.
I don't have one, but
That's fine. Hey, big shout out to Brew and Bad for
Be right
making the do it. Big shout out to Brew and Bad for making the peanut butter and jelly beer. Brew and Bad, if you could put that in the comment section, if you went dextrose or Pilsen base or two-row base or Maris Otter base, that's kind of the thing. And I want to talk to Kyle when he comes back because there's a lot of beers I see out there now. They're not calling hard seltzer. They're calling it gluten-free. And I go to breweries in Knoxville, and if I see something popular, I'll kind of walk around the back. Not walk around the back, but sometimes I walk around the back. But sometimes you can just look in the back, and like there's a lot of dextrose and puree now, like on the palate. You know, so breweries are definitely in that kind of adapt or die. What's going on? Yeah. So, and Kyle, we'll talk about this here in a second, man. I want to give a big shout out to Yeast and the Beast out there in Texas, man. Always showing love. Much love, Braj. Brandon McMillan, man, thanks for the kind words. Kyle gave CH all his props for videos for the whole year. You gave me props, Kyle?
I give you some props, yeah.
Nah, Kyle, you know that when I'm with you, man, I chill out. I go to bed on a decent time. I just got to turn it up when I'm on here. It's my fucking birthday, man. We got lives to live. Party Time Brewing. Write-Offs IPA. Shout out to James up there in Nova Scotia.
Write-Offs IPA.
The only time zone more east than us. Your dad's back. Hello, brother.
So
I don't really like beer that much.
What do we got?
what's the so the GABF, would they use, I'm sure they use a style guideline to judge the beer.
They don't do the peanut butter and jelly one. And the most popular beers on planet Earth aren't in GABF. Like Treehouse's beers, Talk to Gnome, they don't even induct them or nominate them. GABF doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean
Yeah, but you would have to like submit it to be judged, right? That's how it works.
There's a lot of things. Hold on, I have to cut you off. We got a Goosey, $10, man. We're working on that second parking ticket. Happy birthday, man. Much love. I'll show you guys my new Tennessee driver's license. Yeah, looking forward to the new content. I'll have one out on Wednesday. It's a weird video, but I'm gonna be back, man. And I missed this. I missed you guys. Miss Kyle. I'm gonna show up to South Uninvited, straight up. You know, what about Bob? Goosey, yeah, it's gonna be back. And as best as I can do by myself, I can do 2 Homebrew for Life videos a month. Kyle can do 3 or 4 if he's got some help. He's going back to the every week.
Trying.
But Kyle, I'm going to interrupt you. Run me by that. Is that a 9-to-5er showing up, or is this kind of like a freelancer kind of popping in and out? Like for you to do a real Clawhammer video and you have the best production, way better than most cooking channels, way better than most jiu-jitsu, fucking CrossFit bullshit channels, way better than all of the homebrewing channels, aside from maybe the Brew Show a little bit. You guys have different styles. How does the work week work for something like that? Like, do you have to hire somebody full time?
So you're talking about my video editor employee.
I'm talking about you wanting to put out a video a week again.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it'll be, yeah, I have a full-time video editor, Libby, who's going to help with video editing. And then I'm
So
gonna,
she's got to come into Clawhammer, and you've got to kind of sit side by side and be like, here's what went on too long. Here was not funny. Get rid of it. Like how?
yeah, and so here's the thing, man. What I've discovered is that, and I was just watching some videos today that back this up, but what I've discovered is that I can sit and like micro analyze the video for like days and make all these small little changes.
But
It
it's not going to get
doesn't matter.
views. It doesn't.
It doesn't
roll
matter.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, and like you know, you get on the front page of YouTube and it's just like one dude in a camera with like a shitty, potato camera with his in his garage with no sound and no lights,
Got
and
a
it just
million
has
views. Yeah.
yeah, millions of views. And it's
Right.
just it all comes down to the thumbnail. It comes down to the retention
The consistency.
and consistency as well. That's something I actually really noticed this year.
Oh yeah.
I started cranking out the shorts myself personally this year at the first part of the year.
What's up, Sparger?
And honestly, I was just like re-editing a lot of content that pissed a lot of people off.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, I got about at the end of my run, I had a video that had, I mean, it's one of our most viewed videos, and you could see just our views kept climbing, cranking out this content. So I'm gonna be less particular about how we do things, and there's gonna be like it's gonna be more like our cider video where I just kind of, or like homebrew is dying video where we film some stuff, but then I sit down and I do a voiceover, kind of like you do, and that's kind of where I got this. Really, I'm kind of just ripping off your format where
It's all good. I've stolen all your shit.
great. Yeah, so where you film some stuff, you come up with your voiceover, you say it, and then you use that as your base, and everything else is just B-roll that comes over it. Sometimes you bring the audio in from the other stuff, but that's how we're gonna do it. And yeah, Libby's full time working on that, plus a couple of shorts a week.
I wish you well, but I think that the problem with BrewTubers and everyone in here, James, Silverhammer, anybody who's trying to like do a beer, do something cool, I think we're in the same category as commercial brewing. I think we're kind of in this whole like adapt or die stage. And Kyle, we've talked about this, more cider, more mead, definitely a lot easier to do than, grain to glass, because you already start with your sugar, and everything will always come back to beer and this and that. But this is like the first year of, me trying to really put out content again. We're like, I'm only going to do 10 grain to glass videos. And I don't know if you watched Steve's last video where he did his recap and he was like, dude, I did like 25 grain to glass videos. I did 45 total videos. I was like, I can't do that. I just can't do that. The way that I want to chop up and try to be funny every 2 seconds or ADD. I just can't do that with my format or what people, I guess, are used to.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, like how are your shorts doing? Are they kind of helping your brand out, or are you getting unique visitors, or is it?
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of views and a lot of subscribers from shorts. I can't tell you, like what exactly, I can't tell you what, makes money for us in terms of like generating
on short.
sales.
We've talked about the shorts, man. We'll pop up a short. It's like 50,000 views. You look at it, you're like, you made like 75 cents.
Dude, I think I have a short. I think I have a short that has like 1 million views, and I paid like $2 from it.
$12, yeah.
Yeah.
Party time.
But it's just, for us, it's just about getting people interested in brewing, and then they're like, oh, I want to buy a little starter brew kit, or I want to buy a bigger starter brew kit or a full brew kit or whatever.
No, and I have the same conversation with the Brew Show all day, because he wants to like. I think all of his videos that hit are like not beer related. They're fermentation related, but they're not beer related, and
Right.
It's just weird to have one ginger Japanese drink at 500,000 views, and you actually like, hey, here's a new hop, and it gets like 2,500 views. You're just like, it's just a mind fuck. It's good, it's bad, it's weird. It's great to know that the diehards are still around, and you tried to do, ultimately what it comes down to is a hypothesis, right? I think everyone's kind of honest with their home brewing, like, hey, we were going to try this and that. And at the end, unless it's a paid promotion thing, they're going to tell you like that was good or that didn't do anything, And it's just interesting to see $500,000 to 2,600 and I don't know, and just to stick around and keep doing it, while there's life going 9 to 5 all day every day,
Yeah,
So
it's tough.
it is tough.
Our best short this year has almost 1 million views. It's at 900,000.
What did you make, like $20?
I'll tell you exactly. Let me look it up. I'll click on it right now. Revenue. Ooh, I actually made $80 from this.
Hey now,
$80. That's not
seven
bad.
figures, man.
Yeah.
Wild.
Now, do I have more than $80 worth of time into it? Yes, I do.
By far, as far as labor,
Even though
by
it's just
far.
a short, I still have more than $80 worth of time into it. So
Yeah, YouTube's a weird one. Have you figured
I
anything
know.
else out? Have you figured out YouTube short or TikTok or what are the other ones?
yeah, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook,
Or Instagram
YouTube,
Reels.
yeah.
I know they're all trying to compete with each other. Have you kind of figured out? Is it thumbnail with sticking around or shares or whatever?
Well, like on Instagram, it's all about the audio you use. Honestly, man, it's just the trending audio. If you want something to do well on Instagram, you find a song that's doing well, you use
Okay.
that song, and it can be
Yeah.
the dumbest fucking video ever.
Okay.
And because like people will get served that same song over and over with different content over it. So if you get into that loop and your video does well
Right.
in that audio category, then it's going to do better.
Right.
So it's weird. It's kind of similar with TikTok as well. The funny thing is, like, I cannot figure out what is going to do well on YouTube, but I have a better idea of like on TikTok and Instagram for sure.
Good.
So
And
I don't know.
the way that I look at where social media is going, and really quick, I want to give a big shout out to Patrick Sandy for saying something. He just wrote, personally, I like longer videos. And
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And I think most people, the 50 people here watching right now, do. They like the format. They don't want Clawhammer to go from the good 12-minute
Yeah, sure.
to just the 59-second cutoff just because that's the thing to do. Nor will I ever do that, You got to watch a lot. There's personality behind it. I think with what you start with is what you want to get into, right? Like if I'm getting into a 10-minute video or a sitcom or whatever, I don't want them just to go to a 59 because that's more money or that's the thing to do or this and that. Like what you get into is kind of what you earn. That's kind of that's your average view duration. Like when you start making YouTube videos and you're like, yeah, I'm going to make all these 20-minute videos, your average view duration is going to be like a minute, because you haven't earned your audience yet. But when you actually like have people come in and appreciate the value and appreciate Emmett and, Libby and Ross and, you hosting all these people and Sarah Flora and stuff like that, they're going to be bummed out if you're trying to get that 59-second TikTok over and over and over again,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I mean, I kind of mentioned that in my year-end recap video that I just published today. People were not happy about our, shorts that we did this year, but
Fuck 'em.
I mean,
Tell 'em to eat
you
shit.
can't, it's like YouTube gave our, for example, my, how to make beer video got 250,000 views. And
good.
that was a video that I'm sure generated some actual sales for us,
Yeah.
So I can't, I mean, I personally like the longer videos too, and I don't really like the shorter videos. I don't really like watching the shorter videos, but not everybody is me. So
They're easy to click on.
yeah.
But it's so
Yeah,
good when you come home from work and you pull up YouTube, and I watch YouTube on my television now. And they do have the shorts like right there below that. But like, dude, if it's a good thing, like LaDainian Tomlinson, the best of, a football life, and it's 47 minutes or Joe Namath or something, you're like, dude, I'm watching every second of this shit.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to see the 59-second TikTok of that or the little fucking girl doing like a backflip cartwheel or some bullshit trying to dance to like some Super Bowl song. I don't give a fuck about that. I'll never give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, at the end of the day, we do want to push beer. I love being around beer. I'm with Marshall Brewlosophy 110%. It's not about winning beer competitions. It's not about opening up a brewery. It's just like being around beer culture. And I'll say this again, and I'll say it again, but if I won the lotto tomorrow, I would still pour beer at the coolest place in town. Just for it's Zool.
What?
By far.
Okay.
By far. And I might get in some trouble. Kyle, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this. I'm going to say that there's 4 rules, and this might get me in some trouble, but you know
I've
me.
broken every one of them.
No. So I've got 4 rules. Brendan
you
McMillan,
have-
hey, he just donated $20, man. Happy birthday, CH, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, man. It's still my birthday for, well, depending on what time zone you're in. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but hell, you're 39, so ahead. You can pick your friends, man. Big shout out to Brandon McMillan, man. Much love, man. That was cool, man. Cool as shit. I'm literally gonna talk some shit in my next video about like the way breweries are doing it and this and that, and I'm literally just gonna go for fucking blood. And it's gonna be kind of like, you know who Bill Burr is, the comedian?
Yeah.
He just kind of hates on the world. He does whatever George Carlin did, just shit on everybody.
He's not as negative as George Carlin, but yeah, George Carlin did shit on everybody.
I beg to differ.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Bill Burr
I feel
I think he's angrier.
I just feel like you think he's angrier? I don't know, man.
Oh
I
yeah.
think,
Oh yeah.
George Carlin was like a little like less funny and more. I feel like Bill Burr is more funny than George Carlin, but I see what you're saying though.
Well, so here's my shit. What's up, Riv Rivera? Yeah, we're keeping it here, man. And after this, we're gonna crack the $75,000 beer after this. But here's my thing. Here's what I'm saying. I'm making the video. It's top 5 breweries in America. You're in it. Emmett's in it. And Emmett broke it down. And I'm not going to do a spoiler alert, even though we can do a spoiler alert. But
am I licking beer out of a bowl? What am I doing in this video?
it's all B-roll from like the last couple
Oh, okay,
years.
got it.
But for starters, there's no Knoxville or San Diego in this. So I want it to be organic. You know, like I've got a couple friends in Knoxville that own breweries. I've got like 30 friends in San Diego that are owners or head brewers so I'm knocking that out. Second rule, if you have 50 things on your menu, I'm fucking walking out. I'm just out. And that goes for food too. Like I went in,
RCH. I ADD'd out on the first rule. What was the first rule?
First rule is just no San Diego or Knoxville. To keep it organic.
Okay.
I'm not doing the cities that I've lived in.
All right.
Is that cool? Kyle, I need you. Stay with me, baby. I'm calling you out.
I'm
Kyle.
here.
Okay.
Number 2, too many items on the menu, you're gone.
Yeah, if you go into a brewery and they've got 50 fucking IPAs written in purple chalk on black dry erase board, I'm just walking out. Like, fuck you guys, man. You know, in Nome, we were there in Philadelphia. Not Philadelphia. We were there in Florida. And it was like, if you walk into a brewery, this one brewery we went to, they're like, hey, you get a free cheeseburger or chicken sandwich. And me and Nome and Chris Rady just looked at each other. We're like, do you have any fucking clue how hard you just devalued your product? If you have to give somebody like a free thing for ordering a beer, you're already like not in the conversation. Number 2 is half off night. You know, the college kid night. Everybody that wants to, all these breweries that think, hey, if we do like Monday or Tuesday night off, half off. All these fucking 21-year-olds who I want to kill anyways. Can get drunk for $13. It's like, just go to a liquor store. Just go to a goddamn liquor store. And then number 3, and number 3 is a big one, is that you can't really have a good brewery if there's a million kids running around. I just don't care. Sure. And you have a kid, Kyle, How do you feel about kids at breweries? Because I really want to know. And I know that, like, I talked to Brian, I talked to James, Party Time's in here. I talked to Brian. He's like, I'm a teacher on teacher salary. The only time I get to try out new breweries is if I bring my kids. And here's my reasoning. There's breweries that are family oriented, and there's breweries that you just don't bring kids to. It's almost like a casino or a bar, and people will still bring them there. What's your take on kids at breweries, Kyle?
I mean, before I had a kid, I would have said, man, kids are just pretty annoying at breweries.
I said the same thing today.
Now,
I said, the day I have a kid, I'm showing up with fucking 20 of motherfuckers. And you're swinging
exactly
from all your chandeliers. Yeah.
Dude, I actually have a really good story about this. And you've been to this bar at the brewery. It's Archetype Brewing, right up the street from the office here.
Taco Billy.
And yeah, and so Archetype used to have, literally, man, they had like a little area with kids' toys in the brewery. In the brewery. So we go there for some event at some point. It's like when our friend group got together, and it was somebody's birthday. I don't think it was a kid's birthday, but it might have been. It wasn't my kid's birthday. Anyway, dude, I was annoyed by all the kids there, and I knew all the kids there, and I brought my own kid there.
And it was
but whatever.
System overload.
Yeah, anyway. And I'm just to be honest, man, I don't love Archetype Brewing it, but this kind of like sealed the deal for me and like really not liking that place. They have this little area with all the kids' toys, and it was annoying. Even as a parent, I will admit that it was annoying. And here's what happened.
Up top? I mean, I've been there 4 times. Like, where's the hangout?
It was like in the back area, like between the inside and the outside. And there's like an outside patio, not the one up top, but it's down in the main bar area.
I got you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So April gets in. She's in line to get a beer, my wife, and Boone is with her, and he's probably like
2,
3 or 4, something like that at this point. And he walked away for a second, and he walked back, and I think he saw a woman. He thought he saw April, my wife, his mom, and he just ran up to her, and I wasn't there, but I guess he just like slapped her ass, like slapped her on the ass.
Thought it was mama.
Yeah, I just thought it was mom. He was like slapped her ass, and it was a random
it's a good pass
drunk
for slapping a woman's ass. I mean, like if you're a 2-year-old, you can get away with a little bit more than we can.
Exactly, you'd think. It was some random drunk ass woman who was not fucking having it. She turned around like some fucking, like some cab driver, like some fucking Uber driver got out, dropped somebody off, walked in like some grown fucking man and like groped her and fucking went off on my 3-year-old kid. I wasn't there.
Did she know it was Boone?
Yeah, she knew. She was yelling at
bitch. What a fucking
kid.
cunt.
Yeah, I know. Anyway. I wasn't told about any of this. April had words with this woman, and we moved on. Everybody moved on, and I didn't know. Well, anyway, we're walking out of the brewery like an hour later, and I guess April and this woman lock eyes, and this woman was at a table with like 10 other people. And
that's why she was acting macho. She had backup. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. No. They start having words again. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I had no idea what was going on.
And April's always calm as a cucumber. She's always relaxed, and alcohol doesn't flare her up.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Right.
You don't. No.
Yeah. Dude, this woman was definitely in the fucking dead wrong.
Yeah. So anyway, the interesting thing is that like you would have thought like this woman's friends would have backed her up, but dude, they just torched her. They're like, dude, you're fucking what is wrong with you? Yeah, exactly. Even her own friends. But
good
anyway,
for April. I'm sorry that April went through that. I met your wife, and she's cool as hell. And
yeah, she's cool.
She's super innocent and nice and genuine. Like.
But it's like, you have kids, and it's just shit gets weird.
Yeah.
I don't think kids really.
Kids will fucking light fireworks.
We're talking like there's
track.
like a fucking there's like a soccer field, like a literal field at New Belgium, and then same thing with Highland here too. So like those types of places, like that works here. I don't think you've ever been to the outdoor space of Highland here. It's pretty amazing, dude. It's awesome.
No, honestly. I went there one time with you and Juss and Emmett, and that was after I inadvertently had dinner with the president's daughter, and we both talked about how you guys both.
That was the indoor space, though. Pretty sure.
That was the indoor space. That has the stage on the left right there. That's kind of waist high, this and that. Yeah. Any which way, No, I'm with you 100%. Like, it's a weird thing. Typically, it's the kids that are, kind of being kids, and that's fine. Like you can never blame a kid or a dog. You have to blame like the parent dog or the kid dog. But in this one exception, that girl was fucking dead wrong.
Yeah, no.
Like
no,
if a little
totally,
kid
she was
slaps your
wrong.
ass and you
Yeah.
take offense to it,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, dude, my kid
a
is
kid
like at that
doesn't know
point.
what like sexual harassment means or hitting on a girl or sexual. Like fuck
Yeah.
you, bitch.
Yeah.
Get some shit.
And Boone's always been small for his age too, so he's like the cutest, littlest kid. And like,
Boone shreds, man.
Who would do that? But anyway, I still don't think kids are, are good at breweries. So.
I always blame my dog.
I agree with your rule on that. I would say no kids. Yeah, you don't be giving away cheeseburgers with it. No quarter draft night, ladies only.
No,
And I've already forgotten the first one again, but.
Kyle, I'm botching it, and I kind of botch a lot of things. But the way I think I make up for Homebrew for Life videos is I'll kind of look back and provide like 2 or 3 more lines of context to kind of keep people on like my narrative. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like if I want to be like, okay, let's say that kids at breweries are 50-50 or kids and dogs are 50-50. Or if I want to be like a hard no or a hard right, I will upload the video, or I will not upload the video, but I'll have it ready. And then which way I kind of want to dictate it, I'll spend another day to be like, let's throw in more examples of like why fucking, and that's a metaphor, like why don't do this on a keg, or why not use, brass versus this and that. Like I will spend another day to make sure that like, if someone's going to call me out, they're really going to have to fucking call me out.
Yeah, I get it.
Right?
Dude, I love all your videos, man. I'm excited about this one.
You don't watch my videos, bro.
I watch every one of them.
I'm kidding.
I love the dude, I love the celebrity bartender thread and the last one. Like,
dude.
are there celebrity bathroom attendants? Are there celebrity dishwashers?
Dude, I almost got into a fight that day.
Earlier that day or after?
Can we get a beer and talk about it?
Yeah, totally. Well,
you have to go.
Only taking a drink of this Mexican lager, but
okay, so hold on to that.
All right.
But another kind of side thing why I had to kind of leave San Diego, because I definitely mouth off and this and that. But this is in my own house, and sometimes when you don't like somebody, but then someone comes into the room that you really don't like, it could bring the person you didn't like a lot closer, and you could become friends for life.
Sure.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me go get a beer. Be right back.
All right. Oh yeah. Thursday, 9:30, 2024. CH's 29th birthday. 29. If you look at his Tinder profile, he was showing me all pictures of him and his stray cats the other day. Good for CH, man. I'm glad he's still here. All right. I am drinking right now this Mexican lager by Zool, Knoxville. CH sent this to me in the mail. What a guy. What are y'all drinking? I found out today, like, I like my beer YouTube videos with more banjo. More banjo. The fermenter parts are done, and they should be en route from the machine shop to us on January the 8th, after dozens and dozens of revisions. The last thing we had to fix was the ring that holds the cable to the PRV. I broke one, so that cannot happen. So literally redid all of them. It is what it is. But they should be in everybody's hands who pre-ordered one by the end of the month. So and I think I think we might even just like, I don't think we're gonna push them really hard right out of the gates. I think we just want to get them in everybody's hands. We've done this before. We've kind of like, I'll say made the mistake. I'm not saying we've made any mistakes, but we've run into an issue where we've had a project in the past that was great until we shipped 1,000 of them or like 5,000 of them, and then realized, whoa, wow, there's some issues that you kind of discover at scale. So we're gonna see how everybody likes the first batch that we send out, the first customers, and then if there are no issues, we'll keep rolling with them. Yo,
Celebrity bartender.
Celebrity bathroom attendants at Buc-ee's.
Celebrity busboy. Okay.
Wait,
okay.
hold on.
No. I'm gonna drink
this one, man.
Okay, and after that, we're gonna drink the peanut butter and jelly beer.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
But I'm gonna tell you about the whole celebrity bartender thing because I literally
got it.
I was trying to keep my cool, man, and I did keep my cool. I kept my cool. So you remember Rachel, who I've been with for about 6 months now, and
Yeah.
I love that girl, but I can only chill with her like one day a week. She was talking to your wife April about I'm a bartender 3-4 nights a week, and I do YouTube, and I'm available Sunday nights. But when we get together on Sunday, Monday, we eat steak and we go out and we go to Asheville and we live good. And like I really like her. Just in the short term, I don't like cool chick. So I met a guy at Zool, and he's a 23-year-old guy. And this guy I was telling you about who helped me film in the last bartending video. And he's very focused. He's got a very good handle on his alcoholism. And that's a huge thing. If I'm a 23-year-old kid and I show up to my house, I see a bar over there. And I'm like, hey, let me take a shot. If I see guys like, hey, I have to be at work in like 2 hours. Like, can you teach me about 4K or 120 frames per second, this and that? This is a good thing. Like I need you to be a better version than me. So Rachel hits me up and she's like, what are you guys doing? And I'm like, hey, we're making these cocktails, but like we can't really drink them. We both have to work shifts later. And she's like, hey, can I bring my friend Cam over? And I'm like, okay, whatever, cool. So she brings this guy over and he's like the biggest fucking douchebag the world has ever seen. When you go into someone's house, Kyle, and you're kind of like, maybe I shouldn't talk, maybe like hold my shoulders up and maybe like not talk until spoken to.
Yeah, you got to make an assessment of the situation. You got to feel it out.
Dude came in and I've got a 23-year-old. I'm 38. I'm 39. I'm not afraid of any fucking anybody in this house. Unless you have a gun or a knife, it's a weird thing. But as far as like fists come, like you're in wrestling, like let's cool. And he's like, and my 23-year-old friend says like, hey, what's up, man? What's your name? He's like, hey, my name's Cameron. I was like, what do you do for a living? He's like, I'm a celebrity bartender. And I have to stare at the ground. I have to stare at the ground because I'm going to start laughing. And he's like, celebrity bartender? Like, what does that mean? Where do you work? He's like, oh, I work everywhere. I've got like 5 places I work at. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, if you have to tell somebody you have 5 jobs, you don't have 1 fucking job.
That's
but
amazing.
You Uber 1 day a week, and then you pour beer 1 day a week, and then you do YouTube. It sounds exactly like me. But we were just like, hey, can you make an old fashioned? He's like, you're doing it wrong. And he was touching our fruit. And I just kind of looked at him. I was like, hey, man, like, hey.
Don't touch my fruit.
Well, because I set up the bowls with like the lemon and the oranges and the Magnum condom was in that video.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, dude, you got to get rid of this. I just looked at him. I said like, hey, man.
Wait, sorry. This dude just rolled up to your house. You never met him before.
Never met him in my life. And Rachel, who you met, was like, hey, can I bring? And Rachel's like, she doesn't read the room. Yeah. She gets taken advantage by everybody because she's so nice. She thinks like everybody she met at the bar the night before is like her best friend. She's just too nice. She just comes from like that nice, genuine family of like, they just get walked on. And I was like, yo, Rach, like, and hey, we've never had a stern talk, but like, so
Cam's
after,
a douche.
Yeah. So after like, we shot the video, and after I got stern with them, like, and I really don't like doing that. Being like, hey man, like, you're in my house. I'm not saying this to act badass. I'm saying this to kind of like get this off my chest. Being like, you're in my house right now. You really need to shut up and just fucking. The less you talk, the more you're going to be liked. Just fucking
That's
believe.
what you told this dude.
I said everything to him. Like, hey man, like,
Yeah.
if you want to go outside and fight, you want to wrestle, like whatever you want to do, I'm fucking down with. But like, just shut your fucking face up better. And while he was leaving, he asked my 23-year-old friend. He's like, hey, like, he woke up drunk and had a couple drinks, and was like, hey, dude, do you have any like, does your 23-year-old girlfriend have any friends want to like date me? I was just like, okay, I've got that 4 steps on my staircase. And I just looked at him. I looked at Rachel. I was like, fucking never again. Like 5 minutes later, she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. Like I brought him over. I've been friends with him for 5 years. I was like, yeah, you got to read the room better. Like we're shooting a video. We're shooting a fucking video.
That's
and
weird.
you brought
man.
up like the worst person ever. Like this is on you. We're not going to have this conversation ever again. But like the guy that says celebrity bartender. I'm like, I'm going to fucking steal this because you're a pile of shit. I want everyone to know that like you're a fucking burnout in Knoxville that works at a dive bar. I'm not saying I'm any better, but like if you go around telling people you're a celebrity bartender, you're a piece of fucking shit, man.
Yeah. That
could go the same for a YouTuber. That could go I'm a YouTuber. I'm an influencer. Sure.
Yeah.
But like, I would never go into someone's house and be like, hey, like grab your peaches. These are wrong. Your lighting's off. Do this. I just looked at him. I was like, fucking do it again, motherfucker. Like staring at you in your eyes with not blinking for 20 seconds. I understand that you're drunk. Drunk. You better be some fucking Nate Diaz jiu-jitsu fighter. Cause like, I'm literally just going to open the door and just push you out. Yeah. And if you do anything in regards to that, it's going to be a fucking kick to your stomach and pushing you down like 10 more stairs. So like, so celebrity bartender came from that whole.
Yeah. Dude, that was kind of a fortuitous event then because that was hilarious.
Well, I want to get Rachel on and being like, yeah, like when you put celebrity bartender in there, she's like, I know Cameron, he sucks. He's breaking up with the girls. So he gets fucked up every day. I'm like, that means nothing to me. Nothing to me. This is my house.
Yeah. No, that's just, dude, don't be like that.
No. And and some people are just too nice and they invite, especially girls. Like you can't do that as a guy. If you're a guy and you're like, hey, I've got all these nice guys to come over. They're like, hey, they just want to come over and like do heroin and black out. You're like, no, they have to be like super hot heroin chick. I'm kidding. No. So, that's where that whole rant kind of came from. And Kyle, any which way, thank you for watching that. We're going to drink this beer, and then we're going to kick it into the beer of the hour.
Dude, I'm really excited for the PB&J mixtape, but I do need to say this, man. I need to get something off my chest. I'm looking at the Great American Beer Festival style guidelines. They have their own style guidelines. I didn't realize this.
They're not allowed in it.
What do you mean they're not allowed in it?
Can't do it. So
who?
I don't know if you've picked up on this, but who
are you talking about?
The PB&J mixtape. So.
Oh no, I'm talking about this beer, the Silver Winner.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
So GABF has their own guidelines. So I'm looking at the Contemporary American Style Light Lager, which is what this got a silver.
Yeah, Kyle, there's a joke in there too.
I looked it up, man.
Mexican lager winning at a Great American Beer Festival. I don't know.
Yeah,
Mexican lager winning at the American
and the Contemporary American Style Light Lager. It is a little odd, but and I could make that into a joke. 100%. I'm just looking like one of the things that it says because the first thing I thought was like, wait, a light lager. I don't know if you can see this, but like it's hazy. It's not clear.
Can you put it up a little bit more to your camera?
Yeah,
mine was clear as shit.
Really? No, this is hazy, man. This is very hazy. This is like a cream ale.
Kyle, trust me, it's not like that. We wouldn't serve it like that. That's because I just shipped it to you like 3 days ago. So everyone's been kicking that shit around like Ace Ventura.
Oh, okay. So maybe it had sediment or something in it? I don't know. That's weird.
I mean, Kyle, I texted you 4 hours ago and you're like, hey, my package isn't here yet. These guys are going Ace Ventura with it, bro.
Yeah, it's probably so. Anyway.
Let that just sit down for a second, but trust me, that is a very good beer.
No, that aside. Okay, that aside.
Yes, sir.
I like it. I really like it. Yeah, it's really good.
It's not bad.
It's like there's something. Yeah, it's got like the graininess I like. that's one of my favorite thing about. It even kind of tastes like it has 6-row in it or something like that. It's really good.
I have a question. I have two questions for you. To call a beer a Mexican lager, is it based off? It's not. It's everything except the water, because there's Mexican yeast, there's Mexican hops like Zappa hops, and there's obviously not grain, but maize or corn. What makes a Mexican lager a Mexican lager?
Dude,
Legally.
Everything.
Everything.
Mexican lager literally just became a style in the BJCP style guidelines just like 5 years ago, maybe at most, something like that. It was never an actual style.
What are they basing
Like it was
on?
never like a style that was written in a style guideline.
I'm gonna go
You
off
know what I
grain. I'm gonna go off maize. I'm gonna think it's more of a corn bill. Because 5 years ago there wasn't Mexican hops. Not in my world.
Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, it was just like a temporary addition here. Man, I have the style guidelines on my desktop.
Yeah, I'm with Northwest Small Batch. I think it's the maize or corn. And what MAIZE maize?
Maize.
Yeah, I want to run to this fucking dude again, Cameron.
Just send him a link.
No. I just like going to someone's house, being like, hey, like do it this way, do it that way. Like, fuck, man, you deserve to get your fucking nose smeared all over your face. But no. If I've never been in a fight in Knoxville, but if I do get in a fight, I'm just leaving Knoxville. I have to start all over again. Jorge Castro, much love, dude. I've got thinking of Jorge, man. I was thinking of Jorge all day.
Jorge, man.
Jorge knows
name,
he comes in, and he's
I don't
got a
want to stereotype.
climber.
It does sound a little Latino. We're talking Mexican lagers here. I don't want to stereotype. We're trying to figure out what makes a Mexican lager a
Everything's
Mexican
fucking racist or not racist.
Can somebody let us know?
Well, Puerto Rico and Mexico are a little bit different, but
Okay.
They speak the same.
I don't know
language.
anything.
Yeah, most Americans are fucking
start with that.
ignorant. Any which way, man. Big shout out to Jorge. He's going to appreciate my next video. I've got footage of me in 2003 going down to Puerto Rico, going down to the Bacardi factory, spending a lot of time down there. No, Jorge is cool as shit, man. I hope he's doing well. And, Jorge, he wrote me a nice DM on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, wishing me well, man. And Jorge's always been a solid barrage, and I hope he's doing great down there. And I know that living on an island, a little bit different,
Where's Jorge live? What island?
Puerto Rico.
Oh, Puerto Rico.
But he lives on the
Cool,
far
man.
west. So when I went to Puerto Rico, I went to the Bacardi factory. I was right by the Ritz-Carlton. Kyle, I got a lot of videos I can send you, man. Did you look at the ones I sent you when I was 19 trying to host these house parties and shit?
No. I've seen.
Don't look at them. Yeah. I look like Asher Roth.
Wait.
Fresh.
Don't look at him. Do you send it? You sent them to me?
After this, I'll go get it. But I do want to do that $75,000 beer with you after this one. So
I'm into it, man.
okay. Yeah. So I don't know. Do you agree with that, Kyle? Do you agree that the trends of homebrewing shine on YouTube run with commercial brewing trends? They have to.
Yeah. So definitely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Without a question, without a shadow of a doubt.
But I wouldn't say that PB and J mixtape would do well at all on YouTube. That's just my opinion. Think it will?
I think that's where you're dead wrong.
All right. I'll put some money on it. I put $3 on it.
I've never taken your money out of my PayPal. I'm sorry. I've never, I owe Kyle $5 on Venmo. Any which way, all I'm saying, Kyle, is if you had me and you looking at like a Doritos bag, but instead of it being like salsa verde or nacho cheese or whatever, and it was peanut butter and jelly, I think that would be a hit. I think that'd be a good conception or idea or whatnot. But anyway, Kyle, you haven't tried the beer yet. You haven't tried the beer yet.
Dude, Cool Ranch Dorito flavored edible lube.
Yes. Fucking yes. Okay, here we go. Elementary's in the house. And everything started with elementary. It didn't start with elementary. Like Zool was doing the peanut butter and jelly beer before, but I wasn't there. I've only been at Zool for 4 months now. And elementary did the beer, the French toast beer. Shout out to Brian, man. Much love. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody in here. Patrick, Blackwood, fucking Jorge, Goose Fraba, Bruce, what's up, man? Much love. But we're a little bit loosey-goosey. It's my birthday. I'm 39 today. I'm 145.
Dude, 29.
I'm 29. But
29 on Tinder.
No, but every fucking time I watch Brian's video on the French toast laundry thing, French laundry, I think about when I tried to do like dumb beers and I tried to make it too subtle. Like Cinnamon Toast Crunch beer. I'm like, hey, let's put in like a batch of Cinnamon Toast cereal. It's like, no, dude, you need to hit that shit with like so much cinnamon, so much brown sugar. If you ever do a maple bacon beer, don't buy anything off Amazon. Make the beer, Kyle, make the beer 13%, whatever it is, and then dilute it with different batches. I know that's what everyone does. Everyone in the commercial game in America who's trying to figure out like what takes off, they will make like a 13%, whether it's beer or hard seltzer or whatever the hell you can get away with in America. And then they'll spread they'll diversify their eggs and this and that. And they will do stuff like, hey, French toast beer, peanut butter and jelly beer. And it's all the same base beer, just diluted. And whatever sells, they run with and they market. And that's kind of the thing. I'm telling you, man, $75,000 on Christmas. I've never fucking seen that in San Diego. Are we going to do it? Stephen Plass, man, much love. Beer. Hey, hold on. I want to give two OG. We got 4 OGs in here. Party Time, Sunset. Big shout out to Stephen Plass, man. Happy New Year, man. I'm 39 today. I'm glad you're here. Beer Quaz Nation, man. Much love. Gnome's homie, our homie.
Wow.
The community homie. Kyle, we've got 62 people here. And this is the first time we've broken 60 tonight.
Dude, well, it's a Thursday, man, and you've not been doing the stream.
I've not been doing it. I know.
Yeah,
and
so I feel like it's decent.
And the Brew Show hits me up every day. Not every day, but we talk about it.
And ask you to do the stream?
No, he's like, hey, I want to do a stream. And I'm like, you just got to do
gotcha.
a stream, but you just got to be
Oh,
obnoxious.
he wants to do a stream.
This is the best fucking night of my week, bro.
It's not bad.
I used to do this by myself. Todd Porter.
Really?
I used to do this by myself.
I'm going to need to go back and look through some old episodes. Because, you know what?
Yeah,
I
it was
didn't even
kinda
know
weird.
you did a stream until you told me about it. I literally did not know. I knew of your channel and like I watched your videos, but I didn't know that you did a stream. So
I did do
I'll
a
have
stream,
to check it
yeah.
out.
Yeah. There's a lot that I've stolen from. I've stolen from everybody. Hey, elementary, much love, Brian, out there in Visalia. Fresno State in the house, man. Dude,
does Brian have like a 300-inch TV in his garage? I'm looking at it. I'm looking at one of his videos right now.
Dude, I haven't
like-
seen Brian's last video, and I'm kind of embarrassed. Chris Vodka, dude, all my fucking homies are here. I feel like I'm Drop Dead Fred. Like all the friends are here, you know. We're coming in hot, man. But no, this is my birthday. I'm going to be doing a stream every Wednesday. I've got Noam and Alias coming on next Wednesday.
Sweet.
I talked to Brian a little bit, talked to Portly. We try to I haven't talked to Brian or Portly in probably 2 months, but in my mind, I feel like it's...
Yeah, I haven't talked to you in a while.
No, I just feel like everything's
I'm
fresh.
busy.
Yeah. You know who does a good job on scheduling is Marshall from Brulosophy, you know, because he puts everything at like 3 months out. It's like a 12-week window. And I just can't do that. I mean, it's easy to do, but like maybe you're out of town or something. And,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So I hit up Marshall. I texted him the other day. I said, what's up, man? Like, how you doing? And Marshall's fucking awesome. He's just awesome. You know, he's got kids. He's got a real job. he does the whole beer thing, but even though he's drinking all these Miller Lights and cans on the side. I said, man, like, hey, can you come on in a couple weeks after Clawhammer, after Gnome and Alias? He's like, I don't know, man. Like, can you email me? And I'm like, can you just fucking tell me right now? You know, like, I don't know. That's just how I am, you know, like.
That's funny. Dude, people have, maybe it's just that people have their preferred way of communicating. I'm like, can you just send me a text? I can't do email.
Or he's so booked up, he gets that one window.
That's
like,
true,
Kyle,
man.
you have a great thing. Kyle, for anybody who's watched right now, Kyle is my mentor. I've sucked his penis twice. It was fine. We lived to tell about it. But Kyle, he cruises and he works hard. It's kind of what I want to do. Ever since I came into Clawhammer and I saw the studio, it was ripping pretty hard for me, Kyle. Like it was tool time, but pulled back a little bit. And I was like, damn, like, and I know, Kyle, I'm a little bit more out there than you, you know, we've been to Asheville and people have run into us and I'm like, yeah, what's up? Like this and that. You don't really like it. You're kind of,
No.
You don't like it at all, do you?
No, not so much.
Right. And we've talked.
It always happens when I'm just like, I do not. I'm literally, it's like when I'm by myself, if I'm just like, I'm just going to get a beer somewhere. I want to talk to anybody.
Right.
You know, I'm not trying to have a social interaction or whatever.
Right.
That's when someone's like, you.
But what if you're in a good spot? What if you just got the video live and you were like, hey, that was cool.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. But it doesn't ever happen that way.
No, but I remember that place that shut down. I vividly remember this. It was me, you, Emmett, and Jesse. I think it was called Brumari. Before they went out of business.
Yeah, Brumari.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's one of our favorite places. Yeah.
Was one of your favorite places. And
yeah, they went out of business. Yeah.
Yeah, and they went out of business because of not going out of business. It was kind of like an eternal. They're not hurting for money, is what I'm trying to say. They were making money. But I remember it was you were on my left, Emmett was right there, and Jesse was on my right. And this guy just came up and was like, I watch all your channels. Like, ah! And you were like, fuck, here we go. You know, and I was like, what's up, dude? This and that, yada, yada, yada. And I felt kind of cool about it, you know, and this and that. But you were not into it at all.
Yeah.
You know,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think he was like, holy, the dude turned around. He's like, holy shit. This is all of the. Yeah, he's like, this is all of the YouTube channels I watch in one place. Pretty funny.
No, and I get that. You know, at the end of the day, that's like 2 blocks from your house. You kind of want to protect like your privacy and this and that. But I was like, hey man, let me go inside. Let me buy you a drink. Like I love that shit. You know, like
yeah, right.
You've been doing this in Asheville for a long time. You live in Asheville. I kind of understand that. You know, like I think that I don't know. Maybe that there's Kyle, I totally agree that like there's a time and a place for everything. And I think that I'm maybe more just kind of like in vacation mode sometimes than you are. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally, yeah. I mean,
like if you came in,
you're on vacation, but
no. But I remember when I came into, but I remember when I brought Sean into your house, my buddy Sean, who we went to salsas with.
Oh yeah.
And Sean was like, dude, I've seen like 5 of your videos. Sean, and you're like, are you a homebrewer? And Sean's like, no, I like CH just turned me on your videos. I've been watching them. And you were like, you really watch our videos? And Sean's like, yeah, but he was super cool and calm and collected about it.
Yeah.
And you were like, dude, that's fucking awesome. I just don't want someone to come up to me like when I'm trying to get away, or that one happy hour beer, or that one little, you know, Mexican food thing, like, are you that guy? Like, rah,
yeah.
I get that, you know. And maybe I haven't seen that maybe as much as you, or this and that. Maybe I drink more than you, so I'm kind of like embracing like, yeah, like beer's on me too. But
you're definitely a more social person than I am outside that.
You think so?
Oh yeah, 100%. Probably like by 3 or 4x at least.
That's cool. What about on as far as YouTube personas go? Still me by 3 times.
No, by 10x.
All right, no, I'm just saying, man. I want to get something off my chest, man. It's my birthday. I really do love Kyle. I love, I don't know if I'm drunk or if I'm buzzed, but Kyle has made my life better. He's definitely made my life better. And I made a video a couple months ago about like what system to use and this and that. And that was straight fucking organic as the day is long. And I talked to Kyle about it, and we kind of like, well, I might badmouth you, or I might do. Kyle was like, Kyle, you were like, just let it go. Like, just say what you want to say.
Right.
And I did it, and I think it turned out exactly how it would have been if Kyle wasn't involved at all.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Dude.
Anybody? I'm asking like we have like 65 people. We can like a chair. Yeah. No, but
and like in theory, I made your life better. Practically, I just gave you a bag of zip ties, duct tape.
Jorge, you down here? Can you see that?
Jergens, cupcakes.
The only fuck up is that he got the Magnum
and lube,
man. Yeah, he fucked up good on that. No. But no, give me some shine. Kyle and I will single-handedly keep the home brewing and the brew show. We will keep it going.
What is this, dude? What is this? Todd Porter says you haven't lived until you sat and watched extrovert CH play chess against an old man.
Oh, that was with Rebob. Oh, Todd Porter's cool as shit. His wife's cooler and shit too, man. But any which way. Let's do the $75,000 beer.
$75,000 beer.
All right, hold on.
I'll be right back.
Okay, you go first. Okay, I'll hold it down.
All right, cool.
All right. What's up, Jorge Hernandez?
Wow.
Bueller. Anybody? No, I'm getting a little loosey goosey on my birthday. You guys want to see my new driver's license? I finally got it. Good to see Steven on here. Great to see Steven on here. Chris Moore, what's up, Barrage? All right, did you get it?
Got it, man.
Okay, hold on. Don't even touch it without me. Don't even think about it. Come on down! Hold on to it.
I'm holding.
Hey, Kyle, did I show you my new camera?
No. You told me about it, but.
Check it out. So I've got one of these. See how it comes up like that?
Nice, yeah.
It's got it. Yeah, you see that?
When you look at that, look at it. Just look at it.
Been brewing. Yeah, Chris Vodka. We're coming back to that real quick. Is it still called brewing if you're making hard seltzer or mead? Like if you start with sugar, is it still brewing? Because technically to me, like, I don't know, getting your own sugar should be the brewing part.
It's true. You're just fermenting. So is it called fermenting at that point?
Right. Like if you're buying all this bullshit fucking apple juice from the grocery store and you hit it with and you said that in your last video, Kyle. You're like, all you need is water, yeast, and sugar. That's not brewing. Brewing to me is like getting sugar from nothing.
Yeah, mashing.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think so.
I feel you, man.
Should be a stream. Okay, hold on. Beer Quaz, what's your definition of this? I want to hear gnomes. I want to hear party times. I want to hear elementaries. Is it really brewing if you're making mead from like the perfect, most fermentable sugar of all time? All you have to do is do nothing. All you have to do is get it.
You might want to put that in Chat GBT. I don't know.
All right, hold on. All right, we're going in for the peanut butter and jelly.
We're going in, dude. I'm
hold
ready.
on. Okay. Hold on. Stay here. Nobody.
I'm not going anywhere. I have no plans.
Everyone just chill.
Other than this beer. Guys, it's CH's birthday. 39 in real life, 29 on Tinder. Hell of a guy. I got him a birthday present earlier. This is my local proxy. Rewind it to see it. Got him a little grab bag. I'm just gonna say it's from everybody. I think it's what we all wanted him to have. And we're about to drink this PB&J mixtape, which he's been telling me about for months. So I'm really excited. Really excited. I guess this is a really popular beer in Knoxville. I can't really imagine why though. A sour beer, which is like, I don't know, sours are, they were huge there for a minute, but not so much anymore. Oh, it contains actual peanuts. That's interesting. Well, we'll see. We'll see what we got here. What's everybody else drinking? 6.5%. Gluten-free. Interesting. So gluten-free. I wonder if they're putting an enzyme in there to. Technically, I think it should say gluten reduced, unless there's no grain in it at all, which then would be gluten-free. What the fuck? I have to ask CH about that. I bet he knows because I guess CH and Brew Show are going to brew a batch of this stuff. Christopher, I've been playing. I started playing. The first time I ever played banjo, I was like 26, 20, like late 20s, probably 27, something like that. I didn't really play though. Just kind of like picked one up and started strumming it. I bought a banjo when I was 33, and played it a lot for about a year. And then that same year, my son was born. So, yeah, that kind of put a damper on that, but haven't been playing that long.
KB.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to show you some videos. Well, I'll put them on here. But
right.
for those who, is Jorge still here? Anybody who owns a brewery, I want you guys to see the lines for this. Straight up people leaving Walmart on their Black Friday sales to get beer. And it's not like people think like beer, whatever, beer. Get the word beard out of your head. It's value. Like somebody created something in 2024 in this whole world of, like Kyle, we talked about, like adapt or die. Only the strong will survive. And these guys have people waiting out in the fucking cold in Knoxville where it's 40 degrees to buy, and they're limited to 3 cases. So it's $145 a case. And the max you can buy is 3, so it's $450. And people are leaving Zool with Georgia license plates, North Carolina license plates, Florida license plates. It's out of control. Kyle, check this out.
All right.
Hold on.
Yeah, show me.
Oh, that's my mom and my dad really quick, by the way. It's before my mom went crazy. Hold on. It's all good. Everyone thinks their mom is crazy. Hold on. All right. That was also me at a taekwondo thing. Anyway, sorry. All right, Kyle, check it out. Look at this fucking line. Kyle, you ready?
Yep.
Here, I'll send them to you. This isn't going to do justice. See those people in line carrying cases?
How much per case again?
$145. And we sold out 500 and we're doing
you got dude there.
Blackwood Brews. Dude. We're not going anywhere. Blackwood Brews got it and he made it. Shout out to Blackwood Brews. Okay, check it out. Blackwood Brews. He might be in this video. Much love, Blackwood. Thank you so much, man. Check it out. Check it out. Look at that guy buying 2 cases. Kyle, can you see that?
I've seen several people, yeah.
No. Wait till I keep going back. Kyle, I'm not overhyping this shit. Trust me, I'm not. Usually I'm fucking always full of shit. Look at this. See the line out there?
What the fuck? Okay, but here's the thing, man.
There is no thing.
All right. Unless this is the best fucking beer I've ever had.
It
which
doesn't matter. It's got value. That's like saying the best coin is the best gold coin. It doesn't matter. People always want what they can't have. But
Well, that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. Unless this is the best beer I've ever had, someone's done an amazing job of marketing this beer.
100%, 1,000%. That's a girl buying a case, Kyle.
Yeah,
Kyle.
she drove from South Carolina to get that.
Kyle, really quick, big shout out to Blackwood Brews. He showed up. I would love to meet him in person. I need to know Blackwood Brews. I need to know. There's a couple guys that come and do. Zool haven't met yet, who I would love to meet. Here's what I know, Kyle. I've never seen a brewery, never in my life, that where you go into, there's 4 tables. The place is packed, but there's 4 tables of 4 girls there drinking. It's all like every brewery in San Diego. It's like a wife that got dragged there. And it's like, hey, the new hazy or the new fucking West Coast IPA. Who doesn't give a fuck?
Right.
If you have 4 girls at 16 girls at 4 tables drinking peanut butter and jelly beer, you're going to be making money for at least a decade. I know that much. Any which way. Hold on. Tombstone Todd came in, baby. Tombstone Nick Smith. Nick Smith, you sneaky motherfucker. You look at yourself. Look at yourself. Fresh Country Ales, man.
Wow.
We got some snipers in the tower over here. Much love, Nick Smith, man. How are you, Braj? Cheers out there in
Dude,
Pittsburgh.
I don't get this. All right.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, what's their like platform that they're on? Because I'm looking at Instagram and they don't have.
Zool?
It's like yeah, they have like 500 likes on a PB&J mixtape.
Instagram doesn't
And
mean
28 comments.
Doesn't mean
If they sold like $75,000 or whatever you said worth of this beer, and in a weekend, I would have expected to have like
Kyle.
a few million views.
Well, that's the thing. Give them 3 more years. But here's also the thing.
But how do people even know about it? Is what I want to know.
I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Kyle.
Tell me. I want to know.
I know. Kyle, there's some things in life that are too good to be true, and like 99% of everything is not. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
This is that one thing you're like, what's going on? Trust me. So I'm sending this to you right now on your, are you on Instagram or text message?
I have a capability to access both of those.
Okay, so Kyle, check this out.
Equal opportunity messaging platform.
Can I put
this?
Can we put that in the chat? No, dude, it's out of control. Dan Johnson, what's up, Braj? Good to see Stephen Platt still here, man, with that dookie. Love Stephen. Chris Morrow, Houston the Braj. Zilker, Heavenly Haze, man, I've been there.
Wow.
Back off, war child. Seriously.
Watch the video. I want to put that in the chat. Hold on. I can do that really quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. Okay. So this is a reel.
You're talking about 150 people waiting outside. Hey, here's the thing, Kyle. You guys have Burial in Asheville.
Yeah.
In 3 years from now, where's Burial? Where they have Raleigh, Durham. How many? Like what are they worth? Like $10 million?
I don't know. I heard somebody say this. I overheard a conversation the other day by some beer nerds who said, and that this could be completely wrong. I have no idea why they said this or like what their source was, but they told somebody that Burial was the #1 craft beer, the highest rated craft beer brewery in the country.
Total bullshit. Total bullshit. As far as what? Money or like likes on a magazine?
I don't know, dude.
To me, it comes down to views or money. So, hold on. I want to put this in the chat for everyone to see it. Burial is a very great brand that people care about. Kyle, the problem with Burial, though, is what do? It's all stouts? It's all like funky stouts?
No, they have all kinds of stuff.
No, but like what's their main beer?
I think the #1 beer is probably Surf Wax, which is an IPA, and then other probably second most popular beer would be like maybe like Skillet would be it's a donut stout. They have Bolo, which is a stout. They have a really popular Pilsner. When I hung out with the people,
Okay, I'm glad I'm wrong. I'm very glad I'm wrong.
when I hung out with Brad and Johnny at the craft beer channel in London a couple summers ago,
they knew about
like
it?
they were very familiar with with Burial.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, we hear about Burial all the time.
Much love, Silver Hammer. Keep it going, man. And shout out to let me throw Silver Hammer in here while we're at it. But watch that video. But Kyle, I'm listening.
That was that was the end of my story. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. People from England knew about Burial. That's kind of gnarly because people from San Diego don't know about Burial.
Yeah, interesting. I'm not sure where they got this from, but anyway, yeah, so I'm still at a loss trying to figure out, like as a person who owns a business and sells things and knows like the mechanics of how that works.
You've never heard about the peanut butter and jelly shit. It's weird.
Yeah,
man.
but and there's no signs that I'm seeing on like the internet just with quick searches that are telling me that like, yeah, explaining why they sold so much beer.
It doesn't, dude.
You
Well, at the end of the day, Kyle, I'll let you know. It's weird. You're right, but word of mouth is the biggest thing ever. And like whatever we're talking about right now, talking shit or talking good, is way bigger than a YouTube search #1. Or remember, I thought I was Johnny Hot Shit for being fucking beginner bartender or whatever. Like that, like word of mouth will always be the best.
Yeah.
Like by far. People can pay for this and pay for that. But as you just get like a good shout out and you have a good thing and what's going on and it's organic.
Yeah, but why are people driving from Georgia to buy this beer?
Did you watch the
how-
video I
how
just
are
sent?
Yeah,
Kyle, like
I watched it,
Okay, here we go. So,
but it didn't really explain it to me.
well, all I can explain to you is that girls are obsessed with it.
All right.
All right. So all I can explain to you, Kyle, is that, like I said before, people are not calling it hard seltzer anymore. They're calling it gluten-free. What does that mean?
Wait, dude, CH,
Same
man,
thing. Same fucking thing.
I missed a very important part of this conversation because you were talking about the seltzer thing, and it was out of context for me. But while you were gone, I was reading. I was like, wait, gluten-free sour.
What does that mean? It's dextrose. It's a hard seltzer.
Yeah,
Here we go, baby.
It would be
Kyle, the hardest
like corn sugar. So like corn sugar, it's not even
same shit, dude. I've done so many side-by-side batches with table sugar and dextrose. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Anybody says like, well, it doesn't. You might get a little bit more ABV, but as far as taste goes, fuck no. You're not gonna get shit.
So do you know what they put in it? Like, do you know what the base is? Like how they've made the alcohol? Like what their sugar is? Is it dextrose?
Okay, so Kyle, we have to take a sip of this. This is the hardest beer I've ever seen in my life. Kyle, hold it up. Make sure we both have it. Here it is.
Confirmed.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. There it is. Okay, here we go. The $75,000 Black Friday beer.
$75,000 beer.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm worthy of this. Oh shit, dude! I just spilled the whole fucking can.
Of course you did. No,
I'm just kidding.
No, you're just kidding. All right, here we go.
Ooh, that's got some color to it.
All right, let it sit there.
Just let it steep. Let it meditate. Let it marinate. What are we letting it do, man?
Let it show up to my house and say it's a celebrity bartender.
Dude, we are celebrity beer drinkers. We're celebrity beer tasters right now.
Can we get this up to 70 tonight? Hey, big shout out to everyone who's here right now. No. I'm not.
I'll put my flashlight behind this so you can see the color.
Kyle, I'm not lying. I've seen the Pliny the Elders, the Pliny the Youngers. Everybody try to create value over beer. I've never in my life seen anything like this. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not over or undering, talking the hype.
All right, I've had Pappy Van Winkle twice. I drank a Pliny the Elder in a minivan.
Jaggers.
From Fort Collins down to Denver for a show once. Drank a couple of those. So I feel like I have something that I have a benchmark that I can compare this to.
Kyle, don't drink it. Hold on. Stephen Plass brought up a great conversation. So what is it? Is it a seltzer? And Kyle, did you try it?
No.
Did you do it?
My bad. Just
hold on.
Little sip off the top of the can.
No. Let's go with it.
Dude,
No,
honestly,
no.
man. First of all, I just
Does it
want
remind
to
you of
say,
third grade?
I'm expecting that I'm gonna hate the beer. Because I mean,
No.
I want to not like
No.
it because I think it's kind of a dumb concept.
It is a dumb concept. That's what I've been saying for fucking ever.
But I had like the tiniest little like I don't know why I was just like compelled to do that.
Dude, it tastes like third grade.
It's actually fucking delicious.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. Try it again.
ready?
Kyle, let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
Okay, cheers.
Ready?
Love you,
All
dog. Okay, here we go. Just a little micro dose. Do you get the Concord grape? Do you get the roasted peanuts? Do you get
Yeah.
Kyle, how good is that? Imagine if you
Dude.
brewed that.
Dude, that's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's the fucking Einstein of
Someone's
beer
making money.
recipes at
Kyle,
Zool, man.
someone's making
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.